I just went through my calendar and counted. We have been in this house for 26 weekends. This coming weekend will be weekend 26. 11 of those weekends we have either had people here or been out of town. So that's quite a bit. And the reason I'm telling you this really is just to justify why I have not touched the second guest bedroom. We have not needed to use it. We've got the whole like guest area downstairs, which has been a big focus of mine. So we just really haven't needed this space. But this weekend, I've got a friend of mine, her husband, their baby, and then our other friend. It's kind of like my little New York crew, not all of it, sorry Adrian, but part of it. So we need this other guest bedroom, and I have been similar to the basement, right? I go back and forth. I have all these ideas. I'm indecisive. I did just watch, I think her name is Caroline Winkler. I did just watch her YouTube video about indecisive design people. I don't think that's its exact title. You get the point. I'll link it. It's a great video. Love her. Good energy. I didn't used to be an indecisive person, and I do think it's the internet that has caused me to become this way. It's an overload of choices, as we've discussed for the basement. So before we even moved into the house, for some reason I like had a vision of this bedroom. I have since changed my mind because that's who I am, but I had wallpaper shipped, I had drawings made, you know, a whole idea of like what this bedroom was gonna be. To no one's surprise, don't know what I want it to be anymore, which is why the wallpaper is not on the walls. Also, I'm like terrified to tackle that project, let's be honest. Everyone on the internet's like, it's so easy, it's so easy. And it's like, okay, well, is it though? I'll let you know when I finally get around to it. Because I do want to wallpaper something. We're getting off track. My point being, nothing is gonna happen in this bedroom. Today's Wednesday, they come on Saturday. Classic me. Can't do it ahead of time. God no, let's wait till the very last minute and get stressed out about it. Even though we had the time to do it, but we decided to start Bachelor in Paradise instead. I don't want to hear it. I've already judged myself. I don't need it from you. Thank you. So we're not doing any of that shit. We're gonna build a bed that's been here for 28 weeks because the bed got here before we even officially moved in. We own the home. I wasn't shipping stuff to somebody else's house. We just hadn't moved. So it's time to build a bed. I don't have bedside tables. I don't have lamps. I don't have any of the things that would be required to make a bedroom feel cozy. And I just don't know that's gonna happen. So Alice, in the future, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I let you down. But we're gonna do the best that we can. We're gonna see what we can find. I might hit a thrift shop or two on Friday, see if I can find any nightstands. This is a small bedroom. I'll give you a quick little pan around. It's a tiny little bedroom. It's great for a guest bedroom. You don't need much more than this. There's a nice closet. There's a bathroom right outside the door. Not a ton of natural light, but like you're just sleeping. I will revisit this room. We'll probably revisit every room because if we didn't, what else would we be doing here? So let's build a bed. Okay, I feel like we really just kind of like zoomed over this in the original home tour because the idea was like, well, you've seen a guest bedroom. You don't need to see another one. These are my piles of either like Goodwill, trash, laundry, because I've really just been throwing things in this room since the day we moved in to hide them if I didn't want to deal with them. So it's a totally basic, plain white box of a room. Do we think it's gonna be problematic that this bed has been leaning against the wall for 6 months now? Only time will tell. This is the bed frame that we are building. Pretty neutral with a little bit of texture and pattern. I do think that the color of the bed frame and headboard and all of that will probably dictate where we go with the color in this room. If I do the wallpaper, it's got this cute like blue, like really pale blueberry blue in it, like a periwinkle almost, but more blue than purple. And I'm really into that. And blue's my favorite color and we don't have very much blue in this house, so I might just let it rip in here, who's to say? All right, I gotta move all this stuff out of here before I can build anything. This is definitely why I put off these projects, because it's such a mess. Am I really solving that problem by moving things 10 feet away? No, I'm not. But baby steps, you know? Oh, I should probably vacuum too. My wedding veil, like, why? Why is this in here? What do you do with your wedding veil? I guess people save and like preserve it, but I'm not really that type of girly. Okay. Vacuum, I gotta vacuum. These are the sides. Oh, it's a little bit of brown. This would really, for some reason I don't know. I bought this like 7 months ago, as we discussed. So I guess I just forgot what color it was. It's classic. That's nice. So this is the footboard, or the baseboard, whatever we want to call that. And our 2 sides. Sideboard. Okay. Trash. Always so much trash in these projects. Platform bed assembly. I bet I need to open this. I don't have any scissors. Very sharp scissors. Okay. Oh my god. Little corners. Oh, look, my toolkit. How sweet. Why are you open? My little feet. Oh my god, all open. Great, thank you. Corners. Oh god. There's 1, 2. What do you go to? Oh my. Wow, if this is super easy and I've just been putting this off for months. I mean, whatever. Its function as a great storage unit, so I'm not that mad. What now? Tightening using L wrench. Why they don't put the labels on the back so that like when you actually open it and turn it over you can see what you're supposed to be doing? Beyond me. Beyond me. But here we are. You two stay. Oh my god, no way am I gonna be able to keep all of these little pieces straight. Not a chance. We're gonna try, but like, this is stupid. My feedback is that it's stupid. I'll go back and use the actual tools to tighten those when I'm all done. Nobody panic. I gotta screw the legs into the base, make it stand. We've got nuts and bolts, nuts and bolts. Alright, I've got 4 of those guys. Got our corners, our little feet. These are the parts that kind of suck to do by yourself. Alright, I don't know where this other nut is. Oh my god. Okay, could you just stay there, please? Thank you. $5H. Do we think that these are 5H? Why is this so hard to read? Why are these not in numerical order? That's my question for you. Nope, there's only 2. 5H, H6, H2 nuts. Okay. H6 washer. Then who are you? You giant. Oh, H8. I'm about to lose it on these people's choices with this packaging system. Not great. Not great. Nope, we need a littler hat. This is why I lose shit. Along the center. And on these second ones, we'll put these other support feet. Oh my God. Okay, aside from the dumb way that they packed the hardware, this has been a very easy install. I got this bed from Lulu in Georgia. Now we need to secure those. With what, I ask? I guess these things are gonna stretch. All right, let's do opposite ends for tension purposes. All right, I've got my tools to do my tightening. Ooh, sorry. It's cracking. You can hear all the cracking. Okay, I gotta tighten these ends. Just make sure everybody's snug. Okay, now we're getting to the cute part. Adding our little side rails. That's what those big boy washers are for. But so far, so good. Okay, we've got the frame totally built. Now we just need to attach the headboard and see if I can get this mattress on top. Okay, I don't have a ton of room in this room to set this up, but let's see if we can make it work. These go here. It's like the other one I couldn't keep closed, and this one I can't get open. Overall, probably took maybe an hour. Really not bad. All right, that was a pain in the ass. I'm not gonna tighten those yet because I don't know where it needs to go in the wall. I think now we just attach those legs we just put on to the front frame of the bed. So pretty straightforward. This needs to go here. So tight little squeeze back here. Wow, that's fucking annoying. Okay. Pretty sure my washer just fell down into the inside of the leg, which means I can't get it back without turning it upside down. Here's a design flaw for you. Let's try that again, shall we? You know what I think I want to do though is move this back, which of course I cannot do. This is where a second person would really come into being extremely helpful right about now. That is a dangerous game. Anything you drop is gone forever. Especially once you start. Like, this should come with a huge fucking magnet. Like, I'm sorry. These little pieces are tiny. Fuck. How are you supposed to get anything out of here? Why would you put a bottom on this? Well, there goes that one. Okay, there's one side. I only lost one part inside the bed that just absolutely cannot be retrieved. Once you've started putting it together, let me just show you how dumb this is. Okay, I have to attach these two, right? You can see how this lip already gets in the way. But if you drop anything, it goes down to the base of this, inside this little well, which I can't reach the bottom of, and has a foot on the bottom of it. So if I lift this bed up, it doesn't just pop out onto the floor. It's just stuck living inside of there. To me, that's the dumbest thing about this bed, because you have to turn the whole mechanism upside down to get anything out, but if you've already started assembling it, you'd have to take the whole bed apart to get the piece back. Luckily, I have extra bolts, so it's just gonna live inside of the bed. I don't care, I've had enough. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get the bed on the mattress. I should have moved the bed so I could have just flipped it on top of it. Because if I just flip it this way, it'll be upside down. Yes, we've been here for 6 months. Yes, this is still wrapped in plastic. I've been behind. How are we going to do this? Oh no. Okay, I know it's upside down. I'm aware. Should have probably moved it where I wanted it before I put the mattress in it, huh? Oh my god. That feels like enough for one day. I need to put this back in the middle of the bed. I need to wash the sheets that go on this bed. I did just learn that the friend that I was making this bed for isn't coming anymore. So that's a real kick in the dick, but it needed to be made. Here we are. Okay, I finished building the bed. I actually think that the headboard, the bed frame, all of it is so cute. I like the cream color and the brown threading and just like the soft texture and the curve of the headboard itself. This is a full-size bed. I think it makes this bedroom feel bigger than it is. It's not a big bedroom. The only problem now is that there's no furniture in here other than this bed and a lamp I moved because it's just been floating through the house because we don't know where to put it. So I really need some bedside tables. I feel like this is a common theme in my life. Bedside tables, maybe a little dresser or like a little table to put your knickknacks. I want to make curtains for in here. Just really add character and softness. Right now I've got just like a gray duvet that we already had. I think everybody went through a phase where like gray was a great color, and I have moved aggressively away from that, and I actually kind of hate the color gray now. So I would like to find maybe a quilt or something that we could put over, you know, this is just the comforters inside of here, so I can take that out and then just put something a little more cozy, a little more colorful, a little more like anything with soul, instead of just this gray comforter. We don't have anyone who needs to stay in this bedroom. My friend was gonna come this weekend, which is really why I started making this bed. I'm glad that I got it done. This room was really like a source of stress and anxiety. Just looking at it was like a freak show. So I'm glad that I did it, even though we won't end up needing it this weekend. I'm glad it's built and done and a little more orderly, a little more manageable. And now I can kind of like start thinking about what do I want to fill this room with so that it feels like a welcoming, cozy space for when people do end up staying here. This Christmas, my parents are coming, my brother and his fiance are coming, and then my grandma is coming. So we will need every space where people can sleep. We will need it.
but that's not for a couple of months, so hopefully I can find some bedside tables, some like little things to kind of fill out this room, and we'll just have to go hunting, see what we can find.